baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your 2022 Cincinnati Reds.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Mahle.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
So just about set. Here's Nick Madrigal.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
A wind and a pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Naquin makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And next for the Cubs, Frank Schwindel. In there for strike 1. Good eye right there. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That hits the dirt. And that's ball 2. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. And the Cubs are down in order. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Kyle Hendricks. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first, and here's the rookie center fielder, Alan Cerda. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Kicks and fires. And now 1-2. And a pitch. In the dirt, now 2-2. Kicks and deals. Bounced out to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Tyler Naquin.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
TJ Friedl comes up empty with a swing there, batting here with 1 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. Tapped in front of the plate. Fires over to Schwindel. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So they had decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call, just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of outs at first base.
And now Joey Votto, good power, not great in the OBP department. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
And 1-2. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. Joey Votto bops one out of here. His 9th homer of the year. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, base is empty. Mike Moustakas getting ready to hit.
The third baseman.
First offering misses the mark.
Moustakas.
That's down and in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss as they green light him.
3-0 hack right there. Say, man, I'm going to go for it.
And that's ball 4.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Max Schrock. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Moose off of first with 2 away. And here it comes. And ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. A flip to the pitcher covering. Inning over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman.
And the right-hander back to work.
Patrick.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. 1-1. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
What about an umpire's height? How much? Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And the righty deals. Fought off foul. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
Rafael Ortega, the next Cub to hit. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. That one's in there, 0-1. Here comes a pitch. To the right side. It's off his chest. So up now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs leave one. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning, Tyler Naquin to the plate.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Tyler
The pitch.
Naquin.
There's a strike.
He needs a quick 1, 2, 3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Righty delivers. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next pitch misses way outside. And the right-hander deals. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. And now 2-2. And the pitch. That one missing inside. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Just a weak fly ball this time. Snags it on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Nick Senzel. Swings through that one. 0-1.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or 2.
Rolled over to third, and it gets by him. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Reds down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Bodie.
The shortstop.
That one's in there. 0-1. The pitch. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Ruled a swing. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Out on the drop. 3rd strike. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
So up next, Nick Madrigal. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Friedel makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And it remains 1-0. And welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Barrero.
Jose
And a pitch.
Barrero.
On the ground. And foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The next offering misses. And that is ball one. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Alan Cerda. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. And a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one drifts inside. 3-2. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him looking. That's out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
And he deals. And that's outside.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that one is lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 18.
Frank Schwindel, the next Cub to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next one misses, and 1-1. The wind to kick the pitch. Here's a high chopper to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
Now here is Patrick Wisdom. He reached on a walk his first time. First offering, and it just misses. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right field. Naquin under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, and the batter now is Joey Votto.
Leading off for the Reds, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that's the first out. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit.
Really love the
Now
pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Moustakas.
First offering misses the mark. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's filled up. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And first offering is fouled off. Moose, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
0-2 now. That one missed.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
One, 2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Ortega sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 12, Tyler.
And ready to hit now for
Naquin.
Cincinnati, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
At the belt and fires. There's a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The 1-2. Swing and a slow roller. Fires over to Schwindel. That's the inning. We've played 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball. The 1-0. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Rafael Ortega stands in. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. And now 1-2. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. That one inside, and that's ball 2. The pitch. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right side. Naquin drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cubs down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevens.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Yo 1. Out towards right center field. Ortega turns and moving to his left. Base hit as he pulls up short. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys.
The
One thing that I can
15,
see already, his
second
bat
baseman.
stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner at first with no outs here. And it's even up.
Count 1-1.
And the pitch. That one fouled off. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. a swing and a miss. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Well done behind the dish. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Stevenson stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Alan Cerda. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a strike in there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. And a full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him. And that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Top of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, David Bodie.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, David Bodie.
Malley back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. The wind of the pitch. That's in there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouled off. He was late. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. And now the right fielder, Trent Jimbroni. He's 0 for 1.
Trent Jimbroni.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal, the next Cub to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball. And the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Steele. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Leading off.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, T.J. Friedel. And a pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Adrian Sampson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Thompson getting cranked up as well. And he deals. In the air, left field. Happ racing over to make the catch.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Joey.
Now here is Joey Votto. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. There's a 1-1. Swings through that.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And now the lefty. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. And he chases that one. Now 2 out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Mike Moustakas will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And down on strikes. Inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
James Marinan into the game, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 7, James Marinan.
The pitch. Ball one there. On the ground to third. Whips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, number 18.
And now the first baseman, Frank Schwindel. On a line out towards center. Serta racing over to make the catch.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to
swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the DH, Max Schrock.
Leading off for the Reds, the designated hitter, Max.
The pitch. That's inside. Kicks and deals. And that's outside. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He leads the yard to right. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
The right fielder, number 12.
And here is Tyler Naquin in there, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And the next pitch is way outside. And he deals. That's ripped. Base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. And the first offering is not close. Here comes a pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Kicks and fires. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
And stepping in is the speedy Nick Senzel. In there for strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Naquin leads off first with 1 away. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now. And at first. And now the shortstop, Jose Barrero. Swings through that one. 0-1. They say you win. Here's the 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Ian Happ up to hit.
Off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 1 away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
On the ground to first. Got him on the off-balance throw. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 outs. Now 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Throw over to Votto, 3rd out. And the Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Brad Wick. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Wick.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Alan Serta.
For the Reds, the center fielder, Alan Serta.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Aristides Aquino.
Number 44, Aristides Aquino.
The pitch. Just missed. And a pitch. Aquino checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. And a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. Swings through that one. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. Well, the count is filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And he gets tied up right there. That leaves him without a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. So now a pinch hitter, Jesse Winker. The runner at first for him, nobody out.
Jesse Winker.
And that one fouled off. Aquino aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is down low. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Adrian Sampson getting ready to go. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Now Joey Votto. First offering misses the mark. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. The pitch. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs nothing. So remaining in the game defensively, Aristides Aquino. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Also entering the game, Jesse Winker. He'll be out in left field.
Aquino now in left field. Number 33,
all set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, David Bodie.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Art Warren. Trying to protect this lead.
Number 77, Art Warren.
The pitch. That one missed. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Moustakis whips it to first. One up, one down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Jimbroni in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And the 1-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
3-0 down. There's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager, as a pitching coach. If you can hand the ball off to multiple arms, you get stability from all of their performances.
Nick Madrigal stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just 1 strike away. Popped up. Barrero moving under it. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game. And you can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat. We'll see if they can continue that momentum in tomorrow's game.
2-0 your final here in this one. Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line.
ええ感じやったな。6.5 ならまだまだわからん。さあ、ではではでは。